His heart pounded as his head rushed with thoughts. He knew this day was coming, but he could never fully ready himself. Area 51's notorious allergy testing day had damaged Ted once before, affecting his leg for the rest of his life. Nothing could keep him fully calm.
Hopefully Ted's reaction isn't as bad as last time.
As Ted listened to the scientist, he scanned the room. He spotted the mysterious liquid that had caused his previous bad reaction. He looked over to his best friend Perry in an attempt to calm himself down.
Ted may also be getting these reactions because all of his complicated DNA. I mean, after all, he is a mix of bear, frog, and platypus. An interesting choice we made, mixing those three animals. I still don't really know why Area 51 needs such a weird combination.
The scientist didn't dwell on the thought for too long because one had quickly grabbed the needle and was on his way to Ted. Before Ted could think, he got the shot and the pain hit.
Ow, ow, ow! My leg!
Ted thought. As his face tensed and vision went blurry, everything darkened and his eyes shut. But when his eyes opened again, he was somewhere new, the cage he lived in, immediately looking over to see a happy Perry smiling at Ted. But then his attention focused to the chatty scientists, overhearing very frightening news.
If Ted doesn't heal by tomorrow morning, we will have to get rid of him. Agreed.
Ted looked over to Perry in fear. He knew he wouldn't be able to heal in time. Luckily, the scientists left the room, leaving Perry and Ted alone. They had thought about this before, but never expected to do it so soon. They were going to try and escape through the vents. They already had a wire to unlock their cages, and they could figure out the rest as they went. Soon it was time for them to try. Getting out of their cages was pretty easy, but now they had to jump down. Perry did this with ease, but Ted was more worried.
Okay, Ted, you got this.
The fall hurt his leg, but at least he did it.
Now you have to jump up and break the lock so the door can open.
Ted quickly jumps up and uses the wire. It works, and the lock is unlocked.
Good job, Ted.
Ted jumps down back to Perry. The landing hurts, but he's okay. Now that the door is open, they leave, turning right down the hallway. As they turn the corner, they see the vent. Ted passes the wire to Perry so he can get started on the vent quicker. Back further down the hallway, the scientists are walking. They stumble upon the open door and rush in to see what happened. They see the two empty cages and realize which two creatures live in them. One of the scientists grabs the mysterious liquid, and they both rush out of the room down the halls. They need to find Ted and Perry. Meanwhile, Ted and Perry have made lots of progress on the vent. The cover is almost off. Don't know it yet, but they are running out of time. The scientist sees them, quickly getting Perry's attention. The scientist throws the mysterious liquid at them, but Perry blocks Ted from it by pushing him into the vent. Perry gets hit, giving him an allergic reaction. Ted had finally realized what was happening, but he didn't know how to help Perry. Tears swelled in his eyes from pain and sadness.
It's okay, Ted. You're free now.
Perry said to him. Ted was in shock. Everything happened so fast, he couldn't calm himself down. He crawled farther into the vents. He looked at the wire and remembered everything Perry had done to get him here. He knew what he wanted to do with his freedom. He wanted to get Perry back.